Hello everyone, this is Muhammad Ilyas Azim. Welcome to my new tutorial series on data extraction from GitHub using PyGitHub Library. In this tutorial, we will be discussing how to extract data from GitHub. For example, data for projects, data related to commits, issues, etc. And then transform the data into a proper data set. We will extract the data and save the data into CSV files. This tutorial can be helpful for everyone in software engineering in general, and particularly for those students who are pursuing their research in mining software repositories. Because in such type of research work, one need to extract data from platforms like GitHub, Gitorious, or GitLab, and then transform it into a proper data set. Then you can apply some statistical analysis on the data and use this data set to train machine learning models or deep learning models to predict different kinds of things. For example, you can predict for pull request data to find out whether the given pull request will be accepted or not. Similarly, you can create recommendation models like contributor recommendation or project recommendation, etc. Uh, so let's start. This is an introductory video, and in this video I'm going to discuss now about GitHub and PyGitHub library, and at the end I will give you a short demonstration on how to use PyGitHub library. In the upcoming tutorials, in each tutorial we will extract data from different dimensions of the GitHub data. For example, from projects data, pull request data, commits data, etc. So let's start from GitHub. What is GitHub? So GitHub is the most commonly used software development platform. Currently, GitHub is hosting more than 100 million projects, and more than 50 million developers are sharing their projects on GitHub. Most of the projects on GitHub are open source. GitHub has its own REST API version 3, which is quite powerful. It has API available for all the dimensions, for projects, for issues, for contributors information, for integrators information, each and everything. But initially, when you get start in this field, using this API is a bit difficult. So instead of that, I would recommend to use a library which is developed based on GitHub REST API version 3, that is PyGitHub library. Now, this is the official website of PyGitHub library. I would recommend you to read this documentation because they have explained each and everything in the documentation. In this tutorial, we will practically start implementation using PyGitHub library. So I think this introduction of GitHub and PyGitHub library would be enough for you. Now let me give you a short demonstration how to get started with PyGitHub and extract data from GitHub. This is PyCharm IDE, which is quite famous for Python programming. You can easily download the community version. Just Google it and download it from the official website and install it. You can install Python. If you do not know how to install Python, I have a video on it. You can find the link for that video in the description of this video, where you can find how to install Python on Windows operating system. I am using Anaconda to create a virtual environment and install different Python libraries inside it. If you do not know about Anaconda, you can watch my video on how to install Anaconda and create virtual environment inside it. The link to that video is also available in the description of this video. I have already installed the PyGitHub library in my virtual environment, so I will just start importing it from GitHub, import GitHub. I will create a variable with the name access token, and I will tell you what is access token. Let me create a variable with a name G, and once you want to interact with GitHub, you need to create an object of this class. To this class, there are three methods in order to authenticate to the GitHub. And in order to send a request, you need an authentication, and there are three types of authentications available. One is basic authentication. That is to pass your username and password. Here. This is called basic authentication. You can directly either paste your username and password, but this method is not considered secure because no one wants to share his password or her password with other people. Another method for this is to save your username and password in the system environment and access it, but still it is not recommended. The second method is auth authentication, which use a third-party software, and the third type is to use personal access token. In this tutorial, we will use personal access token. Now, what is personal access token and how to create it? In order to follow this tutorial, you need to have an account in GitHub, which is quite easy. Just come to the homepage of github.com and sign up, give your email and password, and boom, you have your own account. I have this account. I will come to settings, and inside settings, developer settings, and personal access token. I can create my own personal access token here. Just click on generate a new token. Okay, just again log in to confirm it that this is your account. Okay, now you can give a name to your token, any name you can give, and this is the scope. While giving the scope, be careful because it can be dangerous, specifically when you check on this write and delete package, because that person who has this access token can perform such type of operations on your repository. So based on your requirement, check on those scopes and then click generate token. I have already generated a token. Once you click it, a token will be generated. You can copy that text because this will be only one time you can see your access token. So copy it and paste it in a file, save it with yourself, and you can use it later on. So this is the way how to generate an access token. I have already generated an access token, so I will copy my access token and paste it in the code here. Instead of basic authentication, I will use access token, personal access token. Okay, so create an object of this class, pass your access token. Now suppose I want to access the current user of this account, which is because this is my account, so I'm the current user. How I can do this? G.getUser. What will this class do? It will because this access token belongs to me. So get user means get my information. What I can do, I can print from the current user, I need the name. All information related to the current user will be available here now, and my biodata. You can explore the rest of the properties. So let me run it. Let's see. Okay, so this is my name and this is my biodata. You can find these information here in my profile. This is my name and this is my biodata. Very easy. Now let me give you another example. Suppose I want to extract my repositories, because I am the current user. So what I can do for the current user, extract these repositories. I will just, for now, I will just print the name of these repositories, but later on we can extract other information also. Repos is equal to g dot get repos. No, get user dot get repos. So those repositories which belong to this user, extract those repositories, and here I will loop through those repositories. For repo n, just print the repo name is okay for me. Okay, let me run it. And you can see that we have accessed my repositories here. And you can see these are my repositories. So for now, we have just extracted the names of those repositories, but later in the upcoming tutorial, we will talk about how to extract the rest of the features belonging to these repositories. Let me give you one more example of how to extract projects or repositories from GitHub, which are written in a specific language, for example, Java language. So how you can search for those projects and extract information from those projects. Let me comment this code. What you can do is Java repositories is equal to search for repositories, and query, I can pass a query to it in which I can specify where the language is Java. Simple. And again, I will loop through those repositories. And for now, I will just print the name of the repositories. If it runs successfully, it will start extracting those repositories which are written in Java language. So let me try it. Yes, it has started extraction of those projects which are written in Java language. For now, I will stop this processing this, because there could be million of projects written in Java on GitHub, so it will take a very long time to complete. So I will just stop it for now. I will finish this first video here. I hope you would have get an idea of this tutorial series, and in the upcoming videos we will go one step further and will make some practical scenarios that are used in research work, like extracting data from projects, all the features, and saving it into a CSV file. Then later on we can apply some statistical analysis on that extracted data. I hope you would have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in another video. Goodbye.